Alright guys, here you go, my first 100 days video. And to start it off, I was using the first aids mod, which makes the game a lot harder, and I also used a few other mods that some made the game more fun and interesting, while others made the game much more difficult. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. And you see those pillars over there? Those were zombies trying to reach me while I was in the air. And think about it, that probably makes zero sense to you guys at the moment, but stick through the video and you'll see why it makes sense. And let me tell you right now, this was not easy. I died many times before starting an actual series. And trust me, it did not go well many times throughout the series. Here is just one of the worlds that I died in, and I actually got pretty geared at one point. What is this? Ooh, wait, this is actually crazy. What? 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 What's that noise? They're still following! What? No way! No way! This is not good. Ow, what am I getting shot by? Get inside, get inside, get inside! I need a shield. I need a shield right now. I need a shield. Up. Oh my gosh, there's more! There's more! This village is gonna get ruined. Oh my gosh! And here was a few other times that I ended up dying. I've got to get... I was slain by a guard. Why was the guard attacking me? Okay. And there you go. I've already died 3 times in a row, and it doesn't get better. So that's when I decided that I've had enough. I'm just gonna play a normal mode. And trust me, even that was hard. And you'll see why later in the video. Alright, that's enough clips of my death. Let's get straight to day 1. Alright, so I started off in a bunker as usual because I had a bunkers mod on, and I grabbed a bed. I also set the season to early autumn because I have the seasons mod on, and I had to basically manually set all the seasons in the first place, so I did that, and then I mined my way out of this bunker. Oh my gosh, wait. We spawned on a village. We spawned on a village. Hold up. Hold up. It actually isn't that bad. And we found diamonds. Or a singular diamond. After looting that, I also mined down some trees, as I would be able to make wooden armor just so that I had some protection. Safety first. I have no clue why I sounded like that. You know what? This is a lot better than the... I love how I said half a sentence and just didn't finish. Basically what I meant was it was much better than the previous runs I had. You know what? This is really normal. This is supposed to be here. Obviously. Okay, but actually, why? What? Why is that there, dude? Anything useful in here, per se? Anything worth looting? I mean, I sure do here. Oh, wait. We found it. Oh, yes. I don't think I'm safe here. Do you hear that? That sounds like a piglin, and it sounds angry. Oh, he's angry. That man was angry. Alright, so it turns out that I installed a mod that had walking cows in it. Cool. Not soon after that, the sun of the first day began to set, and I just decided to sleep because there's no point to fighting the night on the first night. Also, you might have just seen that I found bandages in that chest, and that's basically one of the only ways that I'm able to heal all throughout the series, so those are very important. And all of day 2 I really just spent exploring, looking for more loot. And yeah, not much else happened on day 2. And day 3 again, I didn't do much. I just upgraded what I already had, and I got some iron. And I also found this camper outpost that had some good stuff. It had some emeralds and it had some iron. And at the end of day 3, I found some iron and some coal, and I did a little bit of mining. Oh, and you know the mod that I used at the beginning of the video that shows the zombies coming out of the ground and like digging, you know that one? I wasn't using this mod at the time because it was way too difficult at the beginning of the game, so I just decided not to use it. Day 4, I did a little bit more mining, and things actually kind of got intense. Oh! You're gonna come back around? Oh, and it fell down. Okay. I need to encase myself. Oh, shoot! Ow! 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 I can't see. They're all coming for me. See, I'm not in a very good situation right now. Okay, shut up! It climbed. And then not much else really happened. I just continued to do some mining and get some more iron. When I came out of the cave, it was the end of day 4, so I just decided to sleep. On day 5, I basically just started cutting down some trees and also smelting my iron because I had a goal at the end of day 5 that you'll see, okay? You'll see what my goal was. Okay, never mind. I'm planning on making a plane. Not only the plane saved my hunger, but it also got me around a lot quicker, so I just thought it would be a good idea. But to make the plane, I had to have 3 hulls, which required wood and iron. I also needed a propeller, along with a boiler and also an engine. And once I put all those together, there you go, I had a plane. The rest of the day I just mined coal, that way I had fuel. And that was the end of day 5. Alright, now I just have to look for a good place to fly off, because I've had some bad experiences with the plane. I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking good. Alright. Here we go. We're off. And I was actually flying for a pretty long time until I saw a shipwreck, so I decided to give it a visit. Ooh. Alright, I think something happened to the footage for some reason. I'm having trouble finding day 7. I don't think much happened though, so we're okay. And after opening the chest, something interesting happened. Alright, I hear a lot of movement. Okay, it's just candles burning. Oh! Ah. Alright, we're good. Any more traps? And you might be wondering why I'm picking up all the string. It's actually because string is one of the key pieces to getting bandages or the medical supplies that I need to heal. Alright. Nice. Not after exploring much later, the sun began to set on day 8. Day 9, I found another desert temple, and I found these divine leggings. I'm not really sure how good these were, but I decided to pick them up anyways. They basically just deflect 1 hit every minute. I also explored the dungeon looking area at the back of the temple as well. Not soon after that, it started to become night, and my game started to lag. Actually, never mind. It was just me being an idiot. I, for some reason, decided to jump out of the plane. I must have misclicked one of my keys on accident, and I must have just clicked R, which is the button you click to get out of the plane. So I just slept that night, and in the morning I made a runaway so that I could take off with my plane. Day 10, I found another village, and I decided to look around. I kind of just looted the village a little bit, and then it became night, so I just slept. And then I found this hot air balloon, and I thought it would be cool to explore. Oh, okay. Ow. What did I just get thrown at me? Up. Why am I getting things thrown at me? Not too long later, I cleared it out, and just look what I found. There was some pretty good stuff in here. Protection too. Not bad, not bad. And by the time that I was finished looting, it already became night. On day 12, I did a little bit more exploring and finally found a place that I liked. Alright. I think I'm gonna build my base here. Right here. Right here is perfect. Wait, is it too hot right here? Let me check. It shouldn't be too hot right here. But I guess it no, we're good. The reason why I was checking how hot it was because during the summer, if it got too hot, then I would start to burn up and that would be an issue. There are ways to avoid burning up, like wearing leaf armor, but I still want to just take the precaution and be in the cooler areas. And I didn't really talk about this much, but I'm in the middle of fall, and when it goes to day 25, I would turn it to winter. Basically, every 25 days, I would change the season, and winter was the season coming up, so yeah. On day 13, I pretty much did a bunch of mining down trees just so that I could gather the materials for my house. And on day 14, I flattened down an area for me to build my house and also built a chest to put some of my spare things in. And on day 15, I pretty much just did some mining. And I actually found this pretty cool cave that I decided to dig down into. And I guess I forgot to record some of the footage, but I basically just lit up the area and started mining some stone. That way I had some stone to build with for my house. I also found another one of those dungeons and I decided to farther explore. Okay. I don't know what was on that bow, but it sure did a lot of damage. Projectile protection. Whatever. Torches. Normal torches. Interesting. And the reason I say that is because the only torches that I could craft are unlit torches, which I have to light manually. Ooh, blast protection. I'm gonna take that to the nether with me. I never actually ended up taking that to the nether with me. And when I came up, it was day, so I made an educated guess that I spent an entire day in the mines. And day 17, I'm not really sure what happened on day 17. I guess I did a little bit of mining more, and I gathered just some more resources for my house. And on day 18, I actually started building my house, and I'm just gonna do a quick time lapse of my house being built. And by the time that my house was mostly finished, it became day 25, so I changed the season to winter, and yeah. And then I made some minor adjustments to the house, like adding some windows and also putting in some chests for the storage. I also made an enchantment area along with a kitchen. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure what happened, but it turns out that I missed a few days, and it's actually day 29. I don't really know what happened, but I guess either some recording just wasn't recorded, or I just got a little bit off track. And I guess on day 30, I just revisited some old mines. This is dangerous. I have to be extremely careful. If I get caught up in the wrong situation, it could all be over. So I was here before. What I want to do now is I want to go a little bit deeper and get some diamonds, you know? Oh, I couldn't block it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Projectile protection. Respiration. I think this is slightly better. 13, 13. This is slightly... I'm never gonna go underwater, so I might as well have the chainmail if you ask me. Blast protection. Good for the nether. Good for the nether. Again, I never used blast protection in the nether. We just found a god apple, guys. We just found the god apple. Let's go. I didn't think we would find that, but we just did. And there you go. I found a god apple. Yeah, I found a god apple, but you'll see how I lose it later in the series. Well, I don't really lose it. I kind of just use it in the worst situation possible. But you'll see that when it comes up. And then I found this nectar, and I decided to drink it immediately, which is probably a stupid decision because I probably could have used it to heal. Then I dug a little bit deeper into an actual cave. Alright, listen, I'm not gonna bore you with the entire cave exploration and, like, just going around in the cave and stuff. You know how that works. But anyways, I came out with 6 diamonds, and by the time that I came out, it was day 32. It is fully snowing out. Wow. It's just snow everywhere. And then I went on to enchanting my katana with knockback 1.
I mean, I'll take the knockback.
I probably could have gotten something better, but
though.
I was kind of impatient, and an enchantment was better than nothing at all. And on day 33, I actually started to work on making a blimp, which would come in handy when I decided to move to a few other areas in the future, and you'll see why I want to move later in the video. Look at this, I actually built a helipad just for the blimp, and by the time that it was finished, it actually didn't look that bad. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves a helipad right there. I even made some modifications that would help the blimp run a little bit better. Alright, let's take this out for a spin, see how it works. Alright, pretty nice. On day 36, I started to make another portal. And just look at this. On day 37, I was just messing around with maps, and I didn't even know what I was doing, okay? I spent a super long time trying to figure out how to, like, properly use the maps, and I was just struggling a lot with it. At one point, I actually did a little bit of mining on day 38 because I was trying to figure out how to use the map, and I thought for some reason I had to, like, fill out the map to properly, like, make the maps bigger. I didn't even know what I was doing at this point. I was just messing around with the map. Yeah, I don't know, but I spent a bunch of time trying to figure out how to use the map, and at one point I just gave up. On day 40 is, like, about when I just gave up, and I don't know, I went into my attic, and yeah, what was I even doing in my attic? Oh yeah, right, I was building another portal, except it didn't work out, so I had to break the nether portal and put it somewhere else. So I ended up building my nether portal right at the back of my helipad. On day 41 or day 42, I wasn't really sure at this point. I went into the nether just to scout out the area a little bit. Okay, so there are zombies in the nether, confirmed. There are zombies in the nether. And I kind of just started building a cobblestone like base around my nether portal. That way gas couldn't blow it up and put it out. Okay, so when I checked what day we were on again, it turns out we were actually just on day 40. And yeah, I don't really know what was happening. I guess I just got a little bit mixed up again. I don't know. But anyways, I went back to the nether and did a little bit of exploring. Let's just see, okay? We're in the nether, right? Some random zombies down there. Nothing to worry about. And then I got really scared because I thought for some reason the zombie pigman was coming for me, even though I didn't even hit it. Will they attack me? Okay, for some reason I decided that it would be a good idea to eat my enchanted golden apple, even though I didn't even take that much damage. And yeah, that was a waste. I probably could have just used a normal golden apple, but I did what I did. I eventually found a nether fortress, and I was kind of lucky because the nether fortress was right next to my portal, or not that far away. But let's just say that I have to be extremely careful because things could get out of hand in here really quickly if I'm not careful. You'll see that happen later in the video. Okay, so it turns out that later in the video was sooner than I thought. It turns out that things got out of hand, like, during this part of the video. It all started when I fought these blazes and my health got down really fast and really low. Oh. We're good. The mistake that I made was going straight back to fight after I already took a bunch of damage to my head. Oh, that's not good. You see, that's why I was playing on normal mode, because stuff like that happens, and the first aid mod actually makes like taking damage a lot more extreme than playing without the first aid mod. It basically like makes it so that if you take damage to your head, it'll only give you damage to your head. Therefore, you in theory you could get one shot, and that actually does happen later in the video. So the first aid mod basically just makes everything a lot harder when it comes to combat. I hope that makes some sense and I'm not just saying like a bunch of random words that are super confusing, you know? But anyways, I went straight back with just some generic loot, and I actually don't know how I died so quickly. I don't even know. Why does that one shot? And if you play that clip back, you could see that I was at 100% health on my head. I was just extremely unlucky because it was a headshot, and I guess it does a lot of damage if you get hit in the head by a blaze. And what annoys me even more is that I got hit directly before I placed a block to cover my head. And then I went back with my plan this time because I was just getting really impatient. There were also blazes, and I almost died again. Okay, so I got to my stuff again, and I started blocking off some areas. That way the blazes couldn't hit me. And just look at this. No, what? What? Why is it only damaging my head? Why is it only damaging my head? And then I died again. And again. I started to believe that I would never get my stuff back, and then it happened. Well, he just cut my legs off. He just totally obliterated my kneecaps. I'm gonna die here. Oh, goodbye. And there you go. Somehow, I actually pulled through and didn't die. I actually clutched up. I thought I was indefinitely going to die there. As you can see, my body was just totally fried by the end there. But I pulled through and I got most of my stuff back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No way I died. No way I died again. Wait. What? Yeah, at this point I was actually about to give up. But I feel like after a point of dying so many times, it's almost impossible to die again. So it turns out that I didn't die again. I actually survived this time. We made it! We made... Guys. Oh my gosh. I actually made it. Why does it say it's day 3? Wait, what? What? Day 3. It is not day 3. Let me tell you, it is not day 3. It's day 46. I'm gonna call it. It's day 46 now. Day 46. Because I don't know what the actual days are. Oh, I've got to turn my microphone down, don't I? Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, so it's day 46 because I don't know what day it is. Okay? There we go. Day 46. But anyways, on day 47, I actually started to pack a bunch of stuff up and move it into my blimp because on day 50, things were about to change and I didn't want to be at my house when those things happened because it could become an issue if I'm at my house. You'll see. You'll see why. On day 48, I headed out and went on an adventure to find a new area for me to live for the next 20 days. And then on day 49, I found a nice village that I thought would be nice to settle at. Hey, wait, we found a crashed ship. And a village. Wait, this is actually good right now. By the end of the day 49, I was well settled in and I actually changed the time of day and the time of night, where I made the time of day longer and the time of night a lot shorter because with the mod that I was adding, night would just generally be a lot more dangerous. But then it officially became day 50, so I added the Epic Sage mod, which basically just makes mobs a lot more dangerous than they already are. And yeah, I started looking for a place to build my base, but in these next 20 days I actually didn't build a base because I was too busy trying to deal with other issues. But then it became the night of day 50, and let me just show you what happened. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at how many things are underneath me. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the entire night because it was basically just me sitting around in the sky waiting for it to become morning. But as you can see, the zombies actually started to build up to me, and they got pretty close to me at one point. As you could see, the zombies actually started towering up to me with the cobblestone blocks that they had infinite amounts of, so yeah, I had to deal with that for the next 20 days. And soon enough, it became day, and I actually went down to see how many things were still chasing me, and there were quite a few. Alright, I'm just gonna totally skip day 51 and 52 because I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't do anything other than just gather some resources on those days, so I don't feel like boring you with that. But on day 53, I actually tried looking for a faster horse to use because the horse that I was using right now just was kind of slow and I just didn't really like it that much. And that's when I found a skeleton horse, and I forgot that when you get too close to them, it spawns in 3 more skeletons that are riding 3 more skeleton horses. So I was in a bit of a predicament. Ow. It's one dead. I'm gonna die here. No way I just survived that, dude. No way I just survived that. It's because I didn't even have my armor on, dude. That's why I was struggling so hard. I can't have my armor on. It's clear as day, dude. And you may have heard that I can't put my armor on, and that's because where I am at, it's kind of hot. So if I take my leaf armor off, then I'll actually start to burn up because the leaf armor is the only thing that's cooling me down right now. Again, on the night of day 53, I stayed up in the air because if I'm on the ground, I'm basically just a dead man with the amount of zombies and other creatures that are going to like kill me in an instant because anything within 32 blocks could see me and will go running after me. Day 54, I just did some more mining and then sat in my plane waiting for the sun to come up at night. And when it became daytime, I actually went to kill some creatures, and as you can see, I found 3 creepers stacked on top of each other. I don't know how that happened. I guess it's part of the mod, but it's pretty weird if you ask me. It's running, it's shaking. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that I dropped my sword in the water at the nighttime, so I'd look for that too, and I actually found it because I was kind of lucky. I picked it up. I got it. Oh my gosh. I thought that was it. I thought my katana was gone, dude. Okay, it's day 55. It's day 55. I think it's time to go mining again. I'm gonna be honest here. So I went mining again, and things got a little bit interesting. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Now you wonder why I'm playing this on... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I've gotta get out. I've gotta get out. The actual heck, dude. I lied. There's a large chance that this isn't gonna go properly. Oh, there's more. Remind you, I'm playing this on easy mode, and I'm absolutely terrified. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I did change the game mode to easy mode, but it would only be during the Epic Sage mod because, um, basically, it's like really difficult. This mod makes everything very difficult. So if I was playing on normal mode, it would be very hard to survive. And I was struggling to survive even on easy mode. I'm not bad, okay? I'm not bad. It's just hard. Epic Sage mod is a lot harder than it looks, okay? And don't be that one cringe guy that says, oh, he's not real, he's doing it on easy mode. Because I only did easy mode for 20 days, and then I actually put the game mode to hard. So don't be that guy. But I eventually came out of the cave and saw this a few minutes afterwards. What the heck? Since when did they burn down houses? Since when did they do attacks on the houses? The reason I say that is because when creepers blow up, it turns out that they also make fire, so that's why my house is on fire in the first place. Day 56 I didn't really do much, and on day 57 I actually went back to my house to grab my anvil because I left it here and I wanted to do some anviling. I don't know what the proper term is for it. I don't know, I guess binding, because they're binding both the swords together to have both enchantments on the same sword. I don't know. But anyways, I did that, and then I went back to the area that I was staying at, and I also forgot to mention that I finally figured out how to use the maps, and it turns out it was a lot more simple than I thought. All you had to do was have a map and then add a piece of paper to the cartographer table, and bada bing bada boom, you got a larger map. I don't know how I didn't figure that out, but I eventually did, so yeah. And then look at what happened here. Up there it is, maybe? Oh, it's a buried treasure map. We're gonna have to explore that soon, too. No, 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 no. So that happened. Then I had to put everything in my chest. But it's a good thing that the blimp didn't actually get destroyed. It just got dropped on the ground. And there you go. As I mentioned earlier, this is how you make the maps bigger. I'm really unsure of how I didn't figure that out. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I did eventually. So yeah. Day 58, I just did a little bit more mining. And on day 59, I actually went back into the mine that I originally built. On day 59, I went and did some exploring and actually found something pretty cool. I found a village and I found this random floating thing in the sky. I'm not really sure what that is. I've got to move here. I arrived back from my exploration on day 60, and on day 61 I went back into the mines and things didn't go as planned. While trying to light a torch, I somehow lit myself on fire, and yeah, I died. I don't know how that happened. And it took me a pretty long time for me to get back. And by the time that I was back, I was starving, and I was also about to die from heat stroke, or just the heat in general. But that was when I found my plane and was able to escape, barely in the nick of time. How did I just survive? How am I alive? Day 62, I went back down to the mines and grabbed all of my stuff. And I thought everything would be good until this happened. Where? There's a lot. I couldn't even do anything. Wait, that's actually crazy. I couldn't even do anything. So I built some more armor and went straight back into the cave. I need to get out of here, dude. I eventually grabbed most of my stuff and then just got out of there. I lost my diamond pickaxe, dude. Are you serious? I lost a bunch of stuff. Day 64, I did a little bit more exploring and actually found a few emeralds and a lot of arrows. And on the morning of day 65, I thought it would be a good idea to do some PvPing and see if I could get a little bit more XP, you know? It's a lot of skeletons. What am I doing? Run for it. Yeah, I almost got myself killed, but luckily I didn't die because I am a PvP god, as you can see. Day 66, day 67, and day 68, I don't even know what I was doing. I was honestly just wandering around. I guess I was just gathering some materials, you know how it is. And I can't remember what night this is on, but something absolutely horrible happened. So I lagged out, and when I tried loading back in, just see what happens. I tried changing it to peaceful momentarily because I was getting shot at by a skeleton, but somehow the skeleton shot me directly in the head twice. And yeah, I just passed away. I decided I was going to go into creative mode just this one time because, let's be honest here, that was not fair. I should not have died there. It was just really unlucky that I lagged out at the worst time possible, and I think I have an excuse to use creative mode at this point. But then I looked for a pretty long time and my stuff, it was just gone. I was in the middle of the ocean. There's no way I was going to be able to find my stuff. So I did the next best thing and just gathered the stuff that I know that I had in creative mode. And don't be that guy that says that I cheated here, because I didn't. I lagged out. Okay, I lagged out and died due to lag. So I don't want to hear that. And not only that, but I also lost XP and I lost a few other things that I decided not to get back just because I didn't feel like it was worth getting them back, but like, you know what I mean. I lost other things. So even though I'm going into creative mode here, I still lost a lot of things. So I grabbed my stuff and I put it back on, and I just want to be 100% clear with you guys here. I only grabbed stuff that I had already in my inventory when I died, okay? So I'm not cheating. And by this point, I was 100% done with this stupid crap, this stupid Epic Sage mod. It was really just getting on my nerves by now, and the lag, the dying to lag just threw me over the edge. So I decided to get rid of the Epic Sage mod a few days early. I originally planned on getting rid of it on day 75, but I just got rid of it a little bit earlier. And you know what? As soon as I got rid of that mod, I immediately became a happier man, because I knew that I wouldn't have to sit in the sky every night when mobs came out. I could actually sleep. Yes, the Epic Sage mod did take away my ability to sleep, so that was really annoying as well. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure what day I'm on right now, so I'm just gonna go for a little bit longer without naming the days, but don't worry, I eventually figure out what day I'm on. But anyways, after packing up all my stuff, I moved back to my base because the Epic Sage mod was over and I could just live in my base without getting absolutely bombarded by other zombies and stuff breaking in from underneath and building in my base. That's what I was kind of afraid of in the first place, you know. And as you might have noticed, I also brought a friend home with me. And yeah, he just made himself right at home. Alright, I finally know what day it is again. It is day 73.
Yeah.
On this day, I went exploring and found this very cool village that I didn't think could spawn, but since I added a mod that made it so that more villages could spawn, I found a village in the jungle. This is such a random village. I love it. Hey, I'm gonna need these books though. Can't let you leave with those. That's I used to rule the world. Oh, we got an entire upstairs too. Wow, this place is magnificent. I'll be taking all of these books to support my selfish desires. I mean, well, okay, I didn't mean it like that. Don't take that the wrong way. And I just slept in the village on day 74. Then I found a nice looking cave that I decided to go mining in. I don't know what was going on, but I think the caves were starting to get to me a little bit. Such a peaceful mining sesh. Nothing to worry about, but simple creatures that haunt me in my grave. Yeah, at this point I don't really know what I was saying, but I don't know. Maybe I just had a little bit too much caffeine. I don't know what happened. So, yeah, once I was finished mining, it was day 75, I think. And I got 6 diamonds, so that was nice. Okay. Then I went on to planting some sugarcane because it was summer, and since I have the seasons mod installed, that means that plants only grow in certain seasons. I also enchanted my katana with sharpness 1. The night of day 75, I decided to go out and get a little bit of XP because I was low on it. So I just went out and started killing some mobs. On day 76, I just ended up sorting out a bunch of my chests and whatnot. And I actually ended up calling my villager Mr. Butch because he is a butcher and, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip a bunch of days because I just ended up doing, like, nothing, basically just hanging around the house and making my house better, I don't know. But on day 79, I did some exploring in the Nether. The main reason that I came down here was to gather supplies for potion brewing, so I gathered some soul sand, that way I could plant my Nether wart that I already had back at base. And I also gathered some glowstone, that way I had another potion brewing material. I then planted my soul sand directly at the front of my base, and also gathered some sand, that way I would be able to make some potion bottles. On day 81, I built a melon farm, that way I could use melons when I'm trying to make potions, because you do need glistering melons to make, I think it's potions of healing. So then I made glistering melons and started brewing a bunch of potions of healing because I didn't want to use bandages to be healing anymore. Using the healing potions actually made healing a lot more efficient and a lot quicker, so I think that is an ultimate solution. On day 82, I brewed some potions of fire resistance. That way, the next time that I go to the Nether, if I start getting burnt to a crisp, I should be theoretically a lot more safer because I'll just be able to wear potions of fire resistance. On day 83, I decided to go back down and do a little bit more exploring of the dungeons. I'm not going to show you all the footage of that because you guys all know how that works by now. But anyways, as I was exiting the cave, I came out with a few more valuable materials and also a few more enchantment books. Also, by the time that I came out, it was nighttime, so I just decided to kill and fight some creatures, At this point, I was feeling pretty confident about my ability to fight mobs with the first aid mod, so I decided to turn the game mode from normal mode to hard mode. There was one small issue that came with this that I didn't notice would actually happen in the first place, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. So I was just killing mobs as usual, but then I heard this. Yeah, so I just didn't realize that in hard mode the zombies were able to break doors, so I kind of got surprised by that, and I didn't realize how many zombies were actually there. They ended up killing Mr. Butch, but it's okay because I eventually got around to killing the rest of the zombies. But it almost resulted me into dying again. As you could see by the end of this, my body was fried and I was actually about to die to the heat. Not to mention that I also lost both my chest plates. I lost one chest plate that made it so that I don't burn up when it's too hot, or I don't freeze when it's too cold, and the other chest plate that I lost was just a protection chest plate, but it still sucks that I lost both of those chest plates. I also dug into the ground a little bit because I planned on making a villager chamber. That way I could hold all of my villagers in a very secure and organized manner. On day 84 I dug out the area more, and then I skipped a bunch of days to day 91 to where I am done with the villager chamber. The reason I skipped all these days was because all I did throughout these days was really just make the villager chamber look nicer, and I also brought in some villagers, and that took a very long time to get these villagers here. And basically how I did it is I made my villagers get into the blimp that I own, obviously, and then I made them get in a boat, and I kind of just made an area that they could come down into the chamber, you know? Okay, I finally made it happen. Yes, we have another villager, for once. It took long enough. Then on day 92, I lit up the place a little bit more with some glowstone blocks because the torches, they burn out at one point. Yeah, I think so 3 is enough, right? If they burn out and I can't light them again, then mobs will start to spawn in there, and that'll be an issue when I go down there. And there's like a creeper or a zombie that already killed a few of my villagers. You know, I don't want that. On day 93, I did a bunch of trading with my bandit. So yeah, at one point I got my villager to give me protection for my librarian to give me protection for, so I bought a few of those books, but then I did something that I probably shouldn't have done. No, I might just kill this villager, honestly. Yeah, killing that villager was actually a huge mistake, because that meant that for a very long time I would be getting bad deals and bad trades from this villager because I killed one of their own. So yeah, they just didn't like me after this. Day 95, I just harvested my sugarcane and did a little bit more trading. And on day 96, another issue came up. That's right, an iron golem was now in my villager chamber, and that is an issue because if I accidentally hit one of my villagers, then I'll just get absolutely destroyed by the iron golem. So I tried killing it, but whenever I tried killing it, it would just regenerate its health. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Is it in one of the newer updates where if a player hits an iron golem it regenerates health? I don't really know. If somebody could tell me in the comments, that would be great. So I thought that maybe I could trap it in a boat, and I accidentally screwed myself over. Yeah, I ended up putting myself in the boat, and it killed me. So that's nice. I just lost more than half of my XP. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. I just ended up building a trench for the iron golem to just sit in. That way, if I did accidentally hit a villager, it wouldn't be able to reach me in the first place. So anyways, on day 97, I got a Fletcher that was trading me a bunch of emeralds for sticks. and that was really helping out to get my emeralds up, you know. At this point, I'm just trading with a bunch of villagers because I'm trying to get as many good trades as possible because, and you might think, why would a man be trying to get a bunch of good trades on day 97? Well, that is because when it hits day 100, I'm not actually done with this series. I plan on doing a 200-day video as well because, you know, I want to see how far I could go in this world. Okay, it turns out that I was wrong, and I was actually closer to day 100 than I thought. It is actually the day before day 100. It is day 99. And then I sat on my roof and watched the sun set on day 99, going into day 100. Alright. It is finally day 100. We are done here. Except not really, because I'm probably gonna do more. I feel like leaving this is just a waste, you know? I'm gonna expand on this world. I really like this world. So, I'm gonna do 200. And there it is, 100 days. 100 days using the first aid mod along with a few other cool mods that I really enjoyed. But the Epic Sage mod, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that again in a 100 days video, but I might use it in a challenge video in the future, if you know what I mean. The rest of day 100 I just spent trying to upgrade my villagers because I'm really trying to grow my villager population for the next 100 days video. So thank you guys very much for watching. This is going to be the end of my 100 day series, but there will be 200 days, so I'd appreciate it if you guys would give a like or consider subscribing because it did take a very long time to edit this video. But anyways guys, I'm done for now. Stay tuned for the 200 days video. It's gonna be crazy, and thank you all for the support. I'll see you guys all next time, and have a nice day.